but I gotta like here, there.
Then why don't you do it over here on the floor like you wanted to?
No, because it's fine.
Well, can't you move the? You're not able to move the mouse. Is the wireless mouse not working?
No, it's not that, Megan. I don't want to use the wireless mouse.
Did I just become a bridge to you, Matthew?
Alright. So what we're gonna do is set up Lumia stream with each of the signs we got ready. As soon as I can find my remote, or not my remote, my cell phone. It's the same process for Twitch and Facebook. It's just on Lumia streams, you'll have to connect to your Facebook account. So you would go to, let's see, it's not community. See, we don't ever use this, so I should like know this by the back of my hand, you know? So you go to connections and then you can add Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all those options, and then it's just a prompt where you sign in and stuff like that. So, but first we have to download. I'm gonna put this out real quick. I'm gonna tweet real quick. One second, guys.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm going to lock you in there. Stay in here.
All right. Is now live. Okay, awesome. So just sent that out. So I just tweeted about the sign. All right, so basically, see, I don't know if you guys can see my phone. Maybe I should add another camera to the mix. What's up? What's up, Philly? How are you doing today? I'll be on in a couple minutes. We gotta test these out and make sure they all work with Lumia Stream. And then we'll be good. See, I just don't know where I'm gonna put the other camera on the screen so you guys could see all of them, or see the signs plus, my cell phone, that sort of thing. But we're gonna try. Let's see. Hey, Matthew. Making noises. All right, we're gonna do kind of like a picture in a picture so I can show you my phone and everything. All right. Hey, Matthew. All right, so what you want to do when you get your sign, it's gonna be flashing like this. This is letting you know that it's in pair mode. So if you ever So if you accidentally, you're excited and you hit the button on the remote, don't worry. All you have to do is, with the sign on, unplug the sign 3-4 times, and you'll be able to sync it. You'll be able to reset it so it's in pair mode again. So right now you go to the app is called Magic Home. It looks like that. Can you see if that's...
Yeah, I see it.
So it's Magic Home. And then like right now I have the dog sign, which is already turned on. You can turn it off, turn it on through the app. So then you want to go to the plus sign up in the top corner. Hit the plus sign, hit add new device, and now it's going to search for this device. And that's what comes up. It'll be the controller and then LED Wi-Fi. And then once it makes the connection, the sign will become, it'll flash. See, now you connect to your Wi-Fi, confirm, and then once this is set, it will go to a solid color. See, now it's green. It's letting you know that it's connecting your device. And then you can change the name. So if this is going in your stream room, you can name it Vision Sign or Stream Lights. So Vision Sign, Vision Token. All right. So then you hit done. Now that lets you know that okay, Vision Sign is on.
Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me.
Someone, what's up, dude? Hey, what's up, Daniel? First time chat. What was that? I don't know what
Devil's Wrath.
The Devil's Raft.
Not Daniel. Devil's Wrath.
Oh, I can't see it. Sorry. So so I have my two signs. I got the dog sign, which is on, and then the Lumia stream sign or the Vizion Coin. So right now I can change the color through the phone, so I don't ever have to use the remote ever. All right. So now it's connected to my Wi-Fi. Now I go into Lumia streams. And then go down to like what you'll have here. You'll have to connect all of these. So like streaming services, it'd be OBS or Stream Elements or Streamlabs or whatever the other one is. And then down here, we're going to delete this just so we can do it fresh. So we go to add new connection. You could type here. You just type Magic Home, or you can search for it. You just scroll down until you see Magic Home. See, it'd be easier just to type it, but the keyboard is across the room and I'm here. So was that Magic? Nope, that's Home Assist, Groove, Magic Home. All right, so you check mark Magic Home, hit connect. Now what it's doing is searching for any lights. So it's going to come up with the light that we just connected. So now you hit refresh. And now the sign is controlled. So both signs right now. So in chat, if someone, it'll say Lumia stream is here. Plug him. Plug the background noise. So then exclamation purge, please, if you can type that. You can type it on the keyboard. Exclamation purge. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks, first time chatting. Welcome in. There you go. So that lets you know that your sign, it's connected. And there's different commands for different things. You got to download most of them. So you could do like exclamation red. It'll change the color to red. But then you can do alerts. You can download the different alerts. So this is like blue subs, and then reactions, So it's all of these different things that you could test.
Why is that so loud?
Because we have it loud.
Well, we need to turn it down. We're about to ear rape everyone. This?
So, yep.
I don't know if that's good enough. My God, that was loud.
Now it's off. It's not loud. It's loud for us, but not for them. So that's how.
They can hear your sound through your headphones, so it's still
But
loud.
it's not passing yellow.
Okay.
So I don't know why. All right, so now it's connected. You're able to control, or the community can control the sign.
Your shorts on.
So now that it's all connected, you don't want it connected to Lumia Stream for whatever reason. All you have to do is plug it in, unplug it, until it starts to flash the red, green, and yellow. Red, green, and blue. And now it's back into pair mode, and then if you want to give the sign away, whoever gets it next can connect to the phone. If you ever lose the remote, you can connect to the app. As long as you know your Wi-Fi password and all that stuff, the sign will connect.
Yeah, but get away from the...
So now I don't have any control over the sign because I reset it, right? And delete.
Yeah, but get away from there. When did you turn your shirt backwards, son?
All right.
Take your arms out of your sleeve and turn the shirt around.
So that's that. Now we're going to do the next one.
Lift your arms. Take your arms out of the shirt, not your head.
And it's the same process.
Take your arms out, just like that. One, take the other arm out. Turn the shirt around. Turn it around. Keep going. Now put your arms back through.
Can you move this? Please.
What?
That blanket was making me feel good and make my stomach stop hurting.
This blanket?
Yeah.
Then take it upstairs.
Thank you. It was making me comfortable.
Don't do that to my signs. Gavin Lewis.
Can you please go upstairs? Thank you. All right, so same thing, same, process.
You're about to go.
I want to do it on Facebook, but I'm not able to dual stream through OBS. So, but the process is the same. Now, there are some options that Facebook doesn't allow Lumia Stream access to. So some of the things that you could do on Twitch, technically you might not be able to do on Facebook. But there are a few people that have purchased our signs, and they are Facebook streamers, content creators. They do have control over it. They don't have any issues connecting it. If you, for some reason, do have issues, I can reach out to one of them, and I'm sure they'll be willing to help figure it out. And of course, Lumia Stream has a dedicated Discord server that is open for anybody that wants to join also, and that community over there helps 110%. So it's always good. It's a good community all around. All right, so same options. You open up the Magic Home. I think for iPhone it's Magic Home Pro. You gotta get a sticker. You miss it every time.
Where is it? Are they upstairs?
I thought they were in there. No, they're right there on the TV stand. So you go to Add New Device. And then it's going to search for this device again, and it's the same process.
Don't even think about it. Go!
You already know. You're gonna bust his face. Oh my god. All right. Sorry guys, parenting. Matthew likes the surround sound, and that's what's controlling everything here. So if he touches it, the screen might turn off. All right. So we made the connection. You connect to your Wi-Fi. Enter the password for your Wi-Fi.
Matthew Linden White.
Connected to the device, and then, or it's connecting. Then you can again, you can change the name of the controller so you can remember, what sign control, or what the sign is, so you know which one you're controlling. Excuse me.
So when you buy more than one sign from us.
So if you buy more than one sign, or you use multiple Magic Home controllers,
Oh, I was going our route.
but definitely buy more signs from us. It's fine. We're here to light up your world. So the app can do a lot of things that the controller doesn't. There's different settings, brightness, speed. You can make it pulsate. You can make it talk. So it's using your phone's voice and changing the colors. You can do music, cinema. You can do a camera, so you can take a picture of a color, and it will mimic that color. I'm trying to get a different color. All I got is white and black. And then let's see, functions. You can do candle. You can do custom, so you can add different settings, different color blinks or fades. So if you want it, let's see, let me do create. We're gonna do pink and white, and then pink and white. All right. So now, let's see. Edit. Oh, I gotta do speed. So now it's pulsating the pink and white. He's gonna turn off the computer.
Matthew Linden.
You smart little boy. Your little fingers. Your little fingers. So, all right, so we got that, and now it's connected to our phone, right? So you don't need the phone anymore. You open up Lumia Stream. Excuse me. You go to connections. Again, you can connect to different Facebook. So if I went to, my platform was Facebook, and hit connect, so it'll pop up. I don't know if this shows, but it'll pop up the Facebook. You log into Facebook. Excuse me. And then connect that way. Matthew Linden.
No.
So, and then you go down, you can add another, we're gonna add another Magic Home instead of deleting the one we have. So if you have multiple connections, Magic Home, you can connect, you just have to add another connection to it.
I'm gonna spank your butt again. No.
So it's searching. And then, so it found both of my my connected Wi-Fi connected signs.
That'd be Matthew. What you are.
Hit refresh, and now this sign is controlled by Lumia Stream.
Come on. Look down for 1 second.
It's really hard.
That's not smart. Here's baby your Ray-Ban.
So now we can
Don't do it.
now we can go in here, and then if I do a hashtag, or not hashtag, but exclamation red, it will change the signs. Both the signs just turned red. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. So exclamation purge. So you definitely have two different connections. You can have multiples. You would just go into, you would hit the pencil and then just search. It'll search for your new sign.
Matthew?
So now this one's done. All you gotta do to reset it is just plug it in and unplug it a few times until the sign goes back to red, green, and blue. And now if you didn't want to use any of that, you just wanted the sign to be a sign, it comes with a remote. There are instructions in here that shows how to connect the sign to your mobile device. Right here there's a QR code and basically all the steps that I just told you. Plus we have our own little pamphlet.
I don't think I included those in the last couple of signs that I've sent.
That's great. Wherever we put our pamphlets.
I know there's some on the stairs.
Yeah, but I had a whole thing.
I
So,
thought about them.
so we will be giving everybody this. It's kind of like a rundown. Basically everything I said here, it tells you, you know, how to connect it to Lumia Stream. And that will be in the box. We got a lot of them for this project. So hopefully that will eliminate any questions and stuff like that. But if you do have questions, feel free to reach out to us. We have our own Discord channel too. If you guys would like to join it, just let me know and I can send you the link. Because we're trying to be wherever content creation is, that's where we want to be. And if it's easier for you guys, for us to be on Discord, that's where we'll be.
No.
So,
No, stop, Nathan. You gotta stop.
and that's sign number 2. So
I'm waiting for sign number 2. Sort of.
if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask away. Excuse me. Let's see. So, same process. I'm gonna be a pro at doing this whenever I'm done. Let's see.
Matthew, come on, man. Stop it.
So it's Magic Home. We're going to delete that. Excuse me. Add new device. It's going to search for the device. And it will not pick up the device that you've already got it connected unless you disconnect it. So don't have to worry about, well, is that the right one or not? Now, if you did, for some reason, purchase 2 signs, have one plugged up, get that one connected, and then connect your other one. Don't try to do it both at the same time. I mean, it'll show up, but you won't be able to.
No.
You won't be able to connect them both at the same time. So you would have to connect one at a time, anyways. So might as well just connect.
We like break
Connect. Connect them one at a time. What, Megan?
we like break something over that to hide it.
Yeah, I gotta build something.
Not so enticing.
Yeah, I gotta build something.
I was thinking at least a blanket or a sheet or a
He'd still go to
towel
it.
or a-
So then we're just gonna connect to the Wi-Fi.
Matthew.
I hit done, and now your sign can be controlled by your phone. And it's pretty good response time. Like I'm moving it, it's changing as I'm moving it, you know? So the response time is good. Let's see, DIY. I really haven't played too much with this, but there's a bunch of stuff that's on here. Strobe. I don't want to do strobe. Yep, so green, blue, pulsate, red, blue, red, green, white. But there's a lot of different colors or different options inside the app that you can't do on the remote. So that's like a candle kind of fade. And it's in pink. Let's turn this off for a sec. So you kind of see how it's like fading in and out. All right. So now that that's done, we go over here, go to connect, connections, and then you scroll down to your lights. I mean, Lumia Stream is amazing. Like, all right, so like if you have like a Corsair keyboard or, you know, Logitech's, is it Logitech? Heart monitor, you can have Alexa hooked up to it. So there's a lot of things that Lumia Stream can do. It's a massive list. You even got cameras that you can connect to it. Light strip from Elgato, Logitech keyboards, mouses, anything with RGB lights, razors, Corsair, SteelSeries. So you can basically have your entire keyboard and mouse go off to an exclamation command. So it's really cool. They're coming a long way and adding new stuff every day. So now it's, let's see, yep. So it was connecting, or it was searching for the 3 that I had previously connected. So now it has the one sign that's over there, that's the dock sign, and then this one is the new sign.
Connected the dock sign?
It's already connected.
Then why is it showing up again as a search?
It's already checked. So now I'm going to change this to white. And then you're connected. Now default state, so this is the color that you want the sign to go back to, right? So hit refresh, now the sign is like a pink color. So anytime your sign gets changed, it will go back to this state. Or you can change what it does. So you want it to breathe, so now it will, that would be the standard state, like just sitting there hanging out until someone hits a command, and then it will go back. It will do the command and then go back. You can actually,
Like the breathe.
the breathe, yeah. You can do scenes. Some of the stuff I don't know if it actually works. Yeah, I don't know what snow is supposed to do. Animation, breathe, rainbow, yin yang. Let's see. So it's black and what is it? On and off basically. Rainbow. Let's see. So rainbow is like every 5 seconds it'll change.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So you can make it set, a single color, whatever color you want it to be at. Green. And then transition time. So it'll be
He doesn't like to be told no.
no kid likes to be told no. So exclamation purge. And then I go back to green. So we can do 3 seconds. Let's see how long it will take. Purge. So it should last for 3 seconds. Yeah. So red. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, so the transition and everything like that, it's all good. And then always hit refresh. Let's see if that's what it was. Let's see. Yep. So that's pretty much it. And then to download different things, reactions, animations. Some of this stuff will not work with the lights that we have. Like the scenes, some of the scenes won't work.
Well, then go to the bathroom, Hunter.
Because the type of controller that we're using. And then reactions.
Go to the bathroom.
Let's see, the purge, that's what we had. Rambo.
Bravo 6. Going down.
And then say I wanted this, right, as a command. So I hit download. Right, and then we want it with the audio. Now it's downloaded. And then how do I change it? I don't remember where I go to change the command. Okay, commands. So then for chat, you can make it so chat points, Twitch points, or other type of connections. So let's see if I can find what I just downloaded. You can set a cool time so that chat can't like completely destroy it. So now it says best alarm. We can change that. Go over here to the pencil, and then you can type whatever you want the exclamation to be. So that's pretty much it. I got one more sign to test out before we box them all up. And then we are done. And just like that. So whenever you do the reset, make sure the light turns on each time you unplug and plug back in. That lets the controller know that you're resetting it. So that is the process. So Magic Home, and then add device, and then it's going to search. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that I know for a fact that what I'm selling and what I'm promoting is actually working. I would hate to say, you know, your chat can you know, control the sign and then you get it and not be able to use that function. So that's why I feel like that's part of the QC, quality control, so that we can make sure we're given a good product and that we're not, you know, falsely, you know, advertising that our signs can do something that they can't. So now the sign is green. You can change the colors. There's your pink. Right? And then once you got it connected, you don't need your phone anymore because Lumia Streams will control the sign at that point. The only thing that you need the app for is to connect it to your Wi-Fi. Once it's on your Wi-Fi connection, as long as you don't change your Wi-Fi information and the Wi-Fi on your phone is the same network as your computer that you're using, you're fine. Now, if you have multiple internet connections, you have to connect to whichever computer or whichever internet that your computer is running on. Connections. So those are all the controllers that I had. And there's that one. Hit refresh. Sign's green. We're going to go change the default settings. Let's do blue. Hit done. Always hit refresh. It'll pop up. Nothing will change unless you hit refresh. Just so you know. So then, yeah, now it's connected to Lumia Stream. So default. Let's do. That's RGB. Here's the police. There are some that have audio, like that will have audio to it. You don't have to download the audio if you don't want. Like this one's flashbang. So you can download it with or without. GG simple reaction. Police, here's another police. Flashbangs. Trying to find some more with audio. You can actually post a reaction, like if you're good at that stuff, you can create your own. And I believe you can upload your own, you know, whatever. So if you have an idea for a color combination or anything like that, you have that opportunity too. That's cool. Exclamation F in the chat. So it like pulsates like a deep red color. That's pretty cool. So yeah, this is crazy. I don't think this controller, oh yeah, it's moving really quick. That's too quick. So that's it, guys. Yeah, it's just a test stream. I wasn't planning on doing anything else other than making sure the signs worked with Lumia Stream before we boxed them up and get them shipped. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the Vizion Coin sign that we have here. We're making 15 plus. We have 12 in different various stages. We have 6 that are ready to go now. We have to get more bubble wraps, more bubble wrap packing materials, and then we'll be able to ship the other 2 that we don't have bubble wrap for. And then we'll be doing the other process of adding epoxy to the other ones. The issue that we're having with such a large order, which we love the work, is the space. So we're limited to about the size of a table, which these signs are pretty big. Like 2 signs put next to each other will take up this table. Because these are 24 inches by 24. And they're massive. But we really don't have a lot of room when it comes to epoxying a bulk. So we can epoxy maybe 2 or 3 signs at a time. And then the cure time takes about 3 days for us to be able to really mess around with the top part of the sign so that we can sand it and get it nice and smooth and shiny. And then we're able to add lights. Once we do the lights, we add our standoffs, and then we epoxy the bottom. And then it takes another 3 days to fully cure so that we can box it up, bubble wrap it, and have no issues. When we first started, we bubble wrapped a sign that wasn't fully cured, and somehow the bubble wrap actually reacted to the epoxy somehow. So when the customer got the sign, it had little bubbles, the imprints of the bubble wrap on the sign. So the 3-day rule is a really good rule. We can actually touch it the second day, but we like to give it 3 days of sitting and being cured completely before we mess with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any questions, you can message me on Twitter, WS Wood Carving, and we're on Facebook, White and Sons Wood Carving. And if you want to jump in our Discord, feel free. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.